Hello and welcome to Tasting with Mike and Matt. I'm Mike Veach and this is my partner in crime, Matt Kohorst.
Howdy.
And today we're tasting a couple of new products. It is the Lythgoe Bourbon. My friend, the blender of this, came by and dropped off a couple of these bottles, and we tasted them the other day, and they were really good whiskeys. She was saying that they originally were going to just make them all into the it would have been an 8-year-old at that time blend, but there's one barrel that just really stood out.
Yeah.
And that is the 8-year-old here that she, my friend Stephanie Shurik went to her dad, Dave Shurik, who used to be the distiller out at Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
And she had him taste them, and he agreed that 8-year-old has really stood out, so they decided to do it as a single barrel.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That's nice when you get that one barrel that just,
Right.
stands out.
Right.
Know. Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I kind of liked the 9-year-old when when we tasted it. To me, it came across as a little bit more fruity, whereas the 8-year-old was a little more peppery, which I know you will like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we tasted them the other day, and I was reversed.
That's right. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what it comes out today.
Yeah. I love that. Every day, different changes.
They're both
for me.
excellent whiskeys.
They are. Yeah.
And it's the name comes from what was her name? Gertrude Cleo Lythgoe. And according to the label here, a born badass who set up business in the Bahamas during Prohibition to import liquor and build a successful reputation as the queen of the bootleggers.
Sweet.
And the company's owned by a woman, and of course Stephanie is their master blender and is a woman and everything. So it's a woman-owned distillery, brand, I should say, at this point.
Yeah.
These whiskeys are sourced. Stephanie told me that she actually got them from Kentucky Artisan Distillers.
Yeah, we love them over there.
Right. And it's excellent product. So shall we start with the 8-year-old or the 9-year-old? What do you think? You want to start with the blend or the...
Which one you got in your hand right now?
It's the 8-year-old.
Let's start with that one.
Okay.
I like the bottle design. Very cool.
Yeah, you could tell that a woman designed this because the bottle looks to be, to me, like a very chic perfume type bottle.
Very sleek.
If you back in the 19th century, you go into a place and they'd have a huge bottle of perfume in there, and you'd get your little bottle filled from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. All right.
Got a great nose.
It really does.
Lots of caramel and vanilla. A little bit of a floral note.
There's a floral note in there. It's funny you say perfume. There's a floral perfumey note to it.
A little bit of a fruit, maybe a date or cherry. And
Nice
some baking spices.
Yeah.
So let's take a sip.
The fruit comes out more in the taste. Yeah, it's like I would go with it like a date.
But it's also got a lot of that pepper spice,
Yeah.
particularly on the finish. The finish is oak and pepper spice with maybe just a little bit of lingering vanilla and fruit.
I'm trying to pinpoint that floral note, but I'm not really good at that, so I'm just gonna call it a floral note.
Yeah. maybe rose petals.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Nice complexity to it. You know, it hits a lot of different flavors.
Yeah. So let's try it for cranberry. See what it does. Really brought out that pepper in this finish.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, it almost does away with the oak.
it does. It's like I'm getting caramel and pepper, pretty much. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Well, let's cleanse your palate and try it with pecan.
Nice, rich. Turns that caramel like chocolatey. For
That's
me.
what I was going to say. It brings out chocolate notes. But it's not a sweet milk chocolate. It's more like a dark chocolate.
Yeah,
And
the
the
oak
oak
comes
really-
back.
Yeah, the oak comes back. The pepper is still there, but not much. It's mostly oak on the finish. I like it.
I do. I like it too. It's not overly tannic, but it has like a lot of oak in it.
It's got what I call sweet oak. Like sawdust.
like a sweet. Yeah. Sweet oak.
Try it from chocolate. That really brought out the fruit. It's like dates,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of an apple coming through. Mostly on the finish, so it's kind of like the finish is like oak, hint of pepper, and a lingering fruitiness that might be like a ripe apple.
Yeah. Yep. A little bit of caramel. Yeah, I liked it. I think the chocolate muted it a little bit for me.
Yeah.
But it really brought out, I would say, like you said, I think it really shines on the finish with the chocolate more
Yeah.
than what's going on in the...
taste.
Yeah.
I'd have to say my favorite of the three so far has been the pecan.
I think so, too. It's either nate or pecan for me as well.
Yeah. Let's try it. Cleanse our palate. And let's try this 9-year-old. It's a 4-grain Kentucky straight whiskey. And the 4 grains, I don't think they say. But I imagine it's a mixture of traditional whiskey and wheated whiskey. Yeah. Stephanie signed the bottles for me.
Yeah. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. She also signed 2 bottles for me, so that was really sweet. I really appreciate it.
Stephanie's a class act.
Yeah.
Well, as her dad is. Her dad is one of my favorite people in the industry. Never gets enough credit for what he did at Woodford Reserve, if you ask me.
Really?
Yeah. Because he was their distiller and excellent product made.
Now, how long ago did he retire from there?
Oh, it's been at least 4 or 5 years. I think he retired,
It's like pre-COVID.
I think right around COVID.
Right around COVID.
But yeah, he's totally different nose.
It is. Like you said, it's very fruity.
Very fruity. Lots of apples and pears and maybe a little bit of a wild berry note to it.
Yeah.
You get some vanilla, you get some oak.
The kid in me wants to say like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fruit Loops.
yeah, because it does have that little bit of a cereal grain note to it too.
Yeah, that.
Not a whole lot of baking spices, but there's just a hint.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like you said, I think it is. I think it's a fruit bomb.
Yeah, let's taste it. Oh yeah,
It's very good. I think I think you nailed it in the head there with the pears.
Yeah.
Apple, pears.
Apple, pears, maybe just a hint of like raspberry.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like sitting on my mouth right there. Like
Yeah,
my tongue
particularly
is
on
like
the
a raspberry
finish.
flavor.
Particularly on the finish, it becomes more of a raspberry, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. This one.
There's a little bit of spice. There's a little bit of spice. There's a little bit of that cinnamon, nutmeg.
Mm-hmm. That one's just really, really good. Like, and I'm into peppery stuff. I do love peppery stuff, but that bottle could be special. I don't know. There's something about this one that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Last time we tasted it was the same way, I think.
Yeah.
I really,
So let's
really enjoy it.
try it with a cranberry.
That's interesting because it didn't really take away the fruit, which usually the cran can do that for me, but it added. It added like almost like a strawberry note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a real ripe apple.
Yeah.
Real ripe apple, maybe strawberry.
Strawberry in the front, maybe apple kind of towards the finish. Nice warm oakiness to it.
Yeah, and that cinnamon nutmeg is still there. Matter of fact, to me, this finish has got a lot more spice in it than it did.
I think so. Yeah, me too. I'm feeling that as well. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah, very good. Let's cleanser. Try it with a pecan. That lots of caramel, a hint of chocolate, but it's like milk chocolate.
I'm getting like that ripe apple still. It's almost like a caramel apple.
It kind of takes the cinnamon out of it and makes it more of a allspice.
I mean, I'm having a hard time deciding how I like it best, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it really works well with everything so far. We'll try the chocolate.
I brought out caramel, lots of caramel. Kind of muted the fruit.
Muted the fruit. Still getting a little bit of apple, but yeah. Muted the fruit. Nice spicy finish.
Lots of oak on that finish.
Lots of oak. Yeah.
Very good whiskey.
Very, very good. I would, all right, early call, but I would put it in contention for maybe a whiskey of the year.
Whiskey of the year or whiskey of the month?
I'm thinking maybe whiskey of the year. I don't know. I really, really like that bottle. So
Okay.
Yeah, so throwing my hat in early for that one, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, I think I like the 9-year-old better than I do the 8-year-old.
I think so. Me too. There's just a complexity and the fruitiness of it really, really shines through, and it just makes it different from things I've tasted, you know? Like, so, yeah. I really enjoy that bottle right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, awesome.
Stephanie and all the people there at the Lythgoe company, good job.
Doing great stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And if you like this video, please hit subscribe and always remember to drink responsibly.